Oh, hello. It seems we have a guest. Whatever can I do for you, stranger? Oh, you're curious about my little world down there. I guess I can tell you a little about it. Let's start with its people. They shape the world down there almost as much as I do. How about a tale of transformation? A lioness that found that becoming something new could make all the difference. I hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Name: Kiara Shimaru. Race: RHS Level 5 Cheshire, White Lion. Sex: female. Age: 16. Height: petite. Shape: toned. Magic class: Cheshire. Occupation: none. Affiliation: Heartbreakers Gang. Soccer cheerleaders. Yellow Sunflower Court. Family: orphaned. Relationships: Lewis Fadden King, Tommy Fadden Rabbit, Edward Singer Hatter, Connor Pitras Alice, Virgil Helsing Best Friend. Background: Kiara is a white lion with RHS Cheshire Level 5. She debuts in Primeverse 2, Elsa Seed, but since her story varies little during Primeverse 2, Fair Silver Seed, we will only be discussing that origin. Orphaned at the age of 13, when her parents died in a car crash, Kiara was old enough by magical standards to live on her own. She was sent to live at an apartment complex for teens orphaned or emancipated from non-magical parents who had been sparked with magic, a place called Shimmering Falls. While living on her own, she took a job as a potion tester edits in the brewing potion shop. This was where her friendship with Virgil Helsing, a vampire, began. Virgil eventually introduced her to the many other notable friends who often surrounded him. This is where she had her first interactions with the mad community, finding that she liked the odd rules and nonsensical way of life. She became a large supporter of the mad community. During a job in the underground for Virgil, she was greatly injured. She was found by Connor Pitras, a firemancer whose RHS was based on a dark Alice. He took her to the only person he knew that might be able to help Kiara, his king, Lewis Fadden. After great thought and debate, Lewis decided to let Kiara meet his little brother, Tommy. Tommy, having the rare ability of healing magic, was able to save her life. Feeling indebted to their court, Kiara began to run errands for them, including babysitting Tommy and occasionally searching for Connor when he turned up lost. This brought them all closer. Eventually, Connor and Kiara began to date, while Tommy began to see her like a mom. All of this interaction with their court led to her getting RHS. Kiara did not blame them for this. In fact, she feels more complete now that she's a Cheshire, seeing how well she meshed with his court. Lewis invited her to join their court and family. She still does the occasional job for Virgil now and then, though she spends the majority of her time with her new family. She enjoys chasing after her Alice, teasing her Hatter, and cuddling with her rabbit. Above all, she's an ear for her king. Kiara may have lost her family, but like many others in magic, she found a new one. Personality. If you were to ask Virgil Helsing what trait drew him to Kiara, he'd most likely answer her curious nature. A curiosity that only grew more when she found out how many different tastes there were to experience. Kiara is one of those people who, no matter what comes her way, can always be seen with a smile and does her best to improve the mood of those around her, usually by sharing snacks. Speaking of her choice in snacks, it has grown a bit broader since becoming a Cheshire and being diagnosed with Warris syndrome. This effectively turns almost anything into a meal. Not only can she have her cake and eat it too, she'll wrap it all up plate it was on. Kiara can often be seen cuddling with her court and closest friends, something she never quite outgrew from being on her own, and her friends wouldn't have it any other way. Her friends, after all, are the only thing she really cares about more than her snacks. She would go to war for any one of them. Appearance: Kiara is a rare white lion, which led to the nickname Snowflake, given to her by Virgil. She is a little on the petite side, yet toned due to all the running after Connor she does, with her R8 chest level reaching 5. Lavender blush-colored stripes have begun forming across her coat. One thing that hasn't changed are her Granny Smith-colored eyes that light up with excitement any time she sees a new treat. Abilities: Cheshire Stealth. Having done jobs for Virgil in the city's underground, Kiara is used to being sneaky. Now that she is a Cheshire, her stealth skills are off the charts, which comes in handy when tracking down her wayward Alice, Connor. Iron Belly. Due to living on her own, Kiara had to teach herself how to cook. Between that and taking jobs testing Virgil's potions, her digestive system can handle just about anything and tell if it's dangerous or not to a normal person. These days, she mostly uses this ability to make sure Connor eats right and doesn't consume any of the spoiled food his parents often leave for him. Cat got your tongue. From Kiara's past working in the underground, where it pays to be quick-witted, she became quite the negotiator. Now that she's a Cheshire and can use nonsense to tongue-tie someone, she can often get her point across easily. Kiara is often called upon to negotiate between court squabbles. That's it for whimsical Kiara. I admire her flexible nature and her readiness to adapt to whatever comes her way. Farewell for now, dear. Come back and see me anytime, and I'll tell you more stories of the strange people that walk my world.